A lot of my friends say it's just logic, but I don't think my logic is running. How many questions are there? Did you count?
A lot. I did not.
I had my friend here. She's going to be helping me read the questions out.
Why did you and how did you decide to start introducing Indonesian food?
Okay, one, because I eat quite a lot. I feel like I've been a foodie, like a low-key foodie for a while. Remember I started an Instagram page for food, but then I left it. Rave the Crave. I actually had an Instagram account called Rave the Crave, but then I never continued it because I was like, ah. And then I came back to Indonesia, and then I was like, dang, the food is so good. And it's so underrated, don't you think so? When I lived in Canada, you see a lot of Thai food, Vietnamese food. You can find it anywhere in Europe. You can find it anywhere in North America. But Indonesian food, no one seems to know it. It's kind of sad, right? I wanted more people to get to know Indonesian food because it's so underrated.
What is your must-have makeup in your makeup routine?
This is such a cute question. My must-have is number one, I must say, eyebrow pencil. Don't you think so? Yeah. I look a bit like a baby without the eyebrow pencil on. Eyebrow pencil is one, and then the other one is eyeshadow. For me, I think it's because I have monolids. If I don't use eyeshadow, my eyes look like I was born yesterday. Do you get what I'm saying? It looks like fresh out of the womb. Like there's no depth to it. I do wear lipstick because I like to keep it glossy.
People want to know your age, school, life, blood type.
I'm 23. I was born in 2000. School. I finished university. I went to university in Canada, UBC. Shout out to Thunderbirds. Life? Like, what do you mean by life? Like,
where you live?
Where I live? I live in Jakarta now. So I've officially moved back to Indonesia. It's a bit of a long story, but I live in Jakarta now. Finally, it's been a long time.
Blood type.
Blood type. I don't know why you need to know this, but I'm an O. I think there's like a Korean thing with blood types, you know?
Yeah, they're personality traits.
Yeah, with blood types. I don't know what an O is. Wait, let me look it up. I'm kind of curious. O blood type are outgoing, go-getters, and daring. Does that explain me?
Where did you meet all your international friends, and how are they all with you? Bracket, like the Korean guys.
I left Jakarta after grade 5, and I went to an international school in Singapore, so I did have a lot of Singaporean friends and mixed friends. When I went to UBC, I met a lot of people from a lot of places. So I would say university, but my Korean friends are not from university. They're older than me. I met them when I came back here to Jakarta. So my golf coach is Kai. Shout out to Kai. Who's now my friend because I don't really play golf anymore because I'm bad. He invited me to hang out with his friends from Korea, and then we all got along.
Do you prefer salty or sweet foods?
If you asked me maybe a few years back, I would say sweet, but now not really. I would probably say salty, right?
Yeah, me too.
Like the older I grow, the less I want sweet food, but also it has probably something to do with my pre-diabetes, maybe.
When you were in school, what was your favorite subject?
I can tell you what my least favorite subjects are. I hate math, I hate chem, I hate physics. I liked history. I liked literature. I did theater at one point. I liked that too. But in university...
Economics. Did you like economics?
Oh my god, I hate economics. That was so hard. I don't know why. So I had to take quite a lot of economics class because of my major, and I struggled so much. Those were the classes I had to study for the hardest, and I don't know why, I just don't get it. A lot of my friends say it's just logic, but I don't think my logic is running. It's just not there.
Did you learn to speak Korean?
I don't know how to speak Korean. I don't speak Korean. I just watch a lot of Korean dramas. I know how to read it, but I feel like a lot of people know how to read it because it's fairly easy. I can understand, like when you talk smack about me, I can understand because I watch too many Korean dramas, but I can't speak it. My vocab is limited to 오빠 괜찮아요, 가지마요, 사랑해요. I'm not Korean.
Okay, so how did you learn how to speak English?
My parents moved me to an international school when I was pretty young in Indonesia. So at first I went to a local school and then they moved me to an international school. And then I did learn English there, but only after I moved to Singapore did I realize that my English was terrible. Everything that I learned in the international, I'm not gonna name drop. Everything I learned in the international school was like wrong. I came to Singapore and my grammar was all over the place. It was terrible. I was pronouncing a lot of things wrong. Do you remember? I was like,
I remember, I just don't remember which word.
I think at one point there was one where I did a presentation and then I kept on saying comfortable or something like that. Comfortable. And everyone's like, it's comfortable. Oh, I remember one. Another one I remember is Japanese. It's Japanese, right? I don't know why. Like, I was taught Japanese. My grammar was all over the place. I was terrible at writing. Writing classes were so hard. I don't think I had enough vocabulary. Only after that, I improved a lot. Because I was forced to be in an environment where I had to speak English so much and write it a lot too. Also, my friends helped. Like Carolyn here, yeah. They were very kind. They were very helpful. And they didn't bully me. You learn along the way.
Do you think that reading books helped you a lot?
Yes, it did. Reading books helped a lot. I used to read, okay, this was me in grade 6. I used to read, okay, grade 7 too. I used to read a lot of young adult books like Twilight, Mortal Instruments, Hunger Games, yeah, and helped me improve a lot. And also TV shows. I watched a lot of TV shows. Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, maybe it's my accent too. Oh, and there was a phase where, do you remember the British YouTubers?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, Pretty Little Liars, The Vampire Diaries. They helped me improve a lot.
Someone asked, what's your favorite book?
Disclaimer, I don't really read a lot of non-fiction books. Let me look for it. I read a lot of novels. I love Beartown. Did you like Beartown?
I'm still reading it.
You have not finished Beartown? Beartown hurt me, okay? Another one that hurt me is... Another one that hurt me. Why am I talking about things that hurt me? Alone with You in the Ether.
Oh, that book is so aesthetically written.
Right? Oh, Outliers! Non-fiction one that I read that I was like, actually, it's pretty good. Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell.
For midnight snacks, do you like seblak or nasi goreng?
Honestly speaking, I've only tried seblak this year. Have you heard of seblak before? It's like old krupuk and then they make it into a dish. Because if you fry it, it's like stale, right? It's not crispy anymore. They make it wet. There's different versions. Yeah, so there's different versions of seblak. So what's it, seblak or fried rice?
Yeah.
Neither. For midnight snack? Are you kidding me? Why would I eat nasi goreng for midnight? Nasi goreng is breakfast, yo. Midnight, I would pick something more like kripik. Or maybe when I'm really hungry, me and my dad, we used to order martabak before my pre-diabetes. We don't do that anymore, unfortunately. I don't really eat midnight snacks as much as before because I'm trying to lead a healthier digestive system.
Can you cook? And if so, what do you like to cook?
I can cook to survive. Oh, when I was in university, I cooked most of the time because it was cheaper to cook than to order in food or like eat out, right? So I cooked most of the time. But I wouldn't say I'm a chef. I wouldn't say I'm like a great cook. Cook the rice and then I put some stuff in a pan and stir fry it all together. I just put like different sauces. Oh, I like to make noodles, like meat. I do like to make that though. Not the greatest cook. In the house, I think the least best cook. My older brother is really good. My mom is amazing chef. Honestly, A+++. Yeah. Me?
What is your MBTI?
ENTP-assertive. It recently changed to assertive. Because when I was in university, it was turbulent. But when I came back here, it was assertive. I think I know myself a lot more now. Whatever that means. Self-confidence, I guess. I don't know.
Can you spill your skincare routine?
I don't really have a skincare routine. I wash my face, I put on a toner, I use moisturizer. And then in the morning, I wash my face, I put on sunscreen, and then I put on moisturizer. That's my skincare routine. Simple is best.
Will you travel outside of Indonesia or around Indonesia to explore food?
When I have the chance. Right now, it's a bit of a busy period for me. But when I'm less busy, I will definitely go around Indonesia and do more of a tour thing. Maybe for YouTube, actually, because I would like to explore more. I'm still learning more about Indonesian food, too. I didn't know that there was a lot of food that I didn't know existed. Because I feel like in Jakarta, it's always like the same food over and over again. But if I do have the chance, I would definitely explore Indonesia. I really want to do that. Please look forward. Going outside of Indonesia, if I have the opportunity, I would do it too. Like a travel food vlogger vibe thing, you know? Yeah.
What's an Indonesian food that you haven't tried but have been wanting to try?
I've never tried gultik. Soto Banjar, tinutuan. I'm so open to all these things. I will be trying them.
How many family members do you have?
Cute question. I have... Oh, I have an older brother and then I have a younger brother. So I am the only girl.
What's the hardest part about content creating?
You can't make everyone happy. That's the hardest part. I try my best to make the videos as well liked as possible. But there are always some people here and there who will not be happy about a few things. But I'm always open to feedback and input. So if you guys have any criticisms or anything like that, I'm definitely open to it. There's some things that I probably do wrong. I think it's reception. That's the hardest part. Like being judged by everyone. It's a fun thing to do, eating in front of a camera and introducing people to Indonesian food. You start thinking about like, oh my gosh, if I do this, will people say that? Kind of like, you're gonna get judged. But that's the whole social media package, you know? I have to suck it up. Yeah.
Besides Indonesian food, what's your favorite type of cuisine?
I like a lot. Thai, Vietnamese, Korean, Japanese, Malaysian, Singaporean. Indian food, I love Indian food. I've been into like Mediterranean food. I like Mediterranean food too. As much as I like to make fun of Western food, I actually do like North American fast food. I secretly enjoy fish and chips too. I like Italian food, Polish food. Polish food are so good. Pierogies. I eat anything that's in front of me as long as it's edible and I won't get sick.
What are your favorite lip products?
I've talked a bit about it in my TikToks, my lip products, but the one I have now is different. Romand in Mauve Whip. Whatever that means. Interesting name.
Oh, did you not answer your
I'm not gonna answer actually.
Really? No answer.
It's so embarrassing.
The question was, what is your height? You're so cute.
Oh, you're so cute. Okay, I'll answer it.
Yeah.
I am 150. That's average height for an Indonesian, I would think so.
Should we search it?
I think so. Yeah. Don't hate on me. What is it? What is it?
The average Indonesian is 158 cm for men and 147 for women.
147? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm taller than the average height. So, contrary to your beliefs, I'm not that short. But I am shorter than my mom, though. That's one sad thing. Question is, in Indo, pernah tinggal di negara apa aja? 1, Singapura. Itu makanya pas SD itu pindahnya ke Singapura. Kelas 6 pindah ke Singapura. Terus di Singapura sampai SMA selesai. Abis itu pindah ke Kanada. 4 tahun di Kanada, selesaiin kuliah. Terus sekarang balik deh. Jadi Singapura dan Kanada. Makanya banyak teman inter. Iya, sebenarnya aku bisa ngomong bahasa Indonesia. Cuman ada beberapa penontonnya video-video aku di TikTok sama di Instagram itu sebenarnya orang asing. Dan mereka juga belajar tentang makanan Indonesia juga kan. Jadi kalau aku ngomong bahasa Indonesia, ntar mereka kayak, gue gak ngerti lo ngomong apa gitu. Jadi okay, never mind, I'll speak in English, you know. Indonesian food to be internationalized. Yes. Thank you for helping me compile the questions. There were a lot of questions. And she went through them. Like, that wasn't even all of them. She went through half of them. And thank you so much for showing interest to my content and me and Indonesian food. Please, if you have any suggestions, keep giving it to me. If you have any feedback, please give them to me. I could be doing something better. I might not know. You know, you guys should tell me. Yep. Thank you. Bye-bye.